Whoa, stop. Wait a second. The shiny thing that I saw over here, it's actually a Cape Cobra. For a second I thought it was a mole snake. The mole snake's also got that darker brown color. Now your Cape Cobra can be in a variety of colors, from a yellow, orange to a black. But this brown color is very deceitful. Lots of people mistake him for the harmless mole snake and then get too close and get nipped. And this cobra is Africa's deadliest cobra. Incredibly potent neurotoxic venom. One bite from this cobra can kill up to 20 grown adults. It's actually more venomous drop for drop than the black mamba. So not a snake that you want to get bitten by. No matter how strong or tough you think you are, this snake. And you can see he's moving off. Look at the hood. He's warning us not to come close. He's making it. Look how shiny he is. Now these snakes used to cause the most fatalities of any snake in southern Africa. And really, one bite from this snake in a vein in my hand or something like that, and I could be dead within 15 to 20 minutes. So incredibly potent neurotoxic venom. It actually shuts down your lungs, shuts down your whole nervous system, and you end up actually not being able to breathe, and then you die. So when you go to the hospital, they actually put you on a respirator to keep you alive. And sometimes people even slip into a coma for up to a week. So incredibly potent venom. This venom can very easily kill one of these horses in the background. No problem. So he is pretty much the king of these wetlands. No other animal can rival the strength and the power of the venom of this particular species. And I've got lots of respect for the Cape Cobra, and most people that live in rural Africa will tell you the same thing. This snake demands attention. Very lucky find, a very coppery brown color, very easy to mistake it if it didn't make the characteristic hood for a mole snake. Really amazing. And these kind of snakes do cause deaths for big hooved animals like this, and that's why they evolved these hoods. They make these hoods to warn larger hooved animals like these horses, don't come closer, I'm full of venom, if you come any closer I'm going to bite you. And these horses have a firm respect for a snake as venomous as this. Incredible. A very unique thing that you can do with most cobras, he's caught attention there, is you can actually touch these guys behind the head. Now what you do is almost kind of putting in a hypnosis state. He's focusing on the one hand. You'll see when the guys play the flutes, they follow the movement. See how he follows the movement of the hand. Now keeping him distracted with this one hand, you bring this hand over the back. You'll see there. Almost. Listen to him huffing at me. He's huffing at me, warning me now. Warning me. The hood is not enough anymore. He sees I'm getting too close. So now he's actually blowing large amounts of air out, telling me, come any closer. Listen there. Opening the mouth. This is the moment. Slowly. He's going in a state of hypnosis here now. Look at that. Africa's deadliest cobra. Completely relaxing now. Look at that. Amazing. So it shows you, if you just know the little characteristics of each one of these species, there's always somehow you can work with them. Now what I'm going to try and do now is I actually want to pin him down to pick him up to see how big he is, and maybe just move him a little bit away from here, so that I've grown quite fond of my horses around here. So let's just see. I can't move him away because we don't want one of them to step on him. So what I'm going to do, because I didn't bring any equipment, this is very risky and should never be tried. But if you know what you're doing, you can definitely... Tense moment is here. You can see I'm putting him in a kind of a state. Oh, almost. You have to be very careful. Very careful. Look at that. Cape Cobra. Look at the size of the snake. It's actually pretty big. I first thought it was quite a small Cape Cobra. They average at about 1.2 meters. So the snake does look like a fully grown adult, probably easily 1.2 meters. You can see it's making that hood. It just actually wants to move away now. Actually, it's almost like I put it in a state of thanatosis here now. It's playing very relaxed in my hands. Look at this. It's not even inflating its hood anymore. Only when you put your hand on the back of them like that. Look at that. The Cape Cobra is not a species known to play dead like this. See if I can put him in a state. Look at this. Now look, this is the key point. Pressure your eyes here. Look how the hood closes. I'm going to give him a rub. And he's pretty much playing dead now. Look at that. That is incredible. He is not even moving at all. Look at that. He's completely knocked out. I can even put my hand right in front of him now. So just by that gentle manipulation, pushing him on the back of the head, they're pushing him down, that dominant behavior that I showed towards the snake actually brings back that primitive instinct, even in species that aren't really known to do it. If you push it to that boundaries, you actually get this behavior where they just completely, the brain just shuts off. They've been overpowered, they're about to be eaten, and they just go dead. Because in the wild, animal that is dead normally does not get eaten because most of the species hunt active prey. They don't want animals that are dead. So if you play dead like this, if I was an animal that were hunting active cobras, I would just leave it and go away because I don't want to eat something that's dead. So that's what's happened here. It's completely playing dead now. See, it's almost become putty in my hands now. 2 minutes ago, the snake wanted to kill me. Now it's completely relaxed. Look at that. Africa's deadliest cobra, completely relaxing in my hand. I can even give him a scratch under the chin. Look at that. Oh, waking up again. Really amazing. What I'm going to do, I don't even have to neck the snake. You can see the size of him. Looks like a comfortable 1.3, 1.4 meters. Look at that. It's a really big cobra actually. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to move him off just a little bit away from the horses here where we're working. So no one steps on him. We don't get hurt, he doesn't get hurt, and that's all we want. So I'm going to move him over here, let him swim across the water and go his way into the forest over there.